Alright, this is the video of the Harbor Freight 12,000-pound winch to Badlands. But I figured I'd just give you a little clip here. As you can see, we come back from the weekend of mud riding. I'm just gonna throw this in first, just as a little actual review. The winch did great. We used it 3 times. The first time I got stuck in this bad hole in my friend's house, and then it was really late, so we just winched it out instead of trying to drive it out of there. You can see it still works. If you watch our last video of us actually taking a mud ride, you can see the winch was well underwater a bunch of times. Still works fine. We used it to, one time when we were out there, it stalled in a mud hole, so we used it to pull it out to check what was wrong with it. And then the biggest test, I guess, was we used the winch to pull it up on the trailer with no ramps. On the trailer, 1.5 feet off the ground. And it did it fine. With the Samurai off, it did it fine. Battery still charged. So yeah, overall, I'd say I got it with the coupon for $100 or for $300. You can't complain. Still haven't fixed the Samurai yet, but the parts are coming. So now that that's out the way, here's a video of me unboxing and installing. All right, just what you get in the box. You get some instructions. I guess a little winch lanyard thing. You get the remote. And it feels all right. You get your hook. I don't really know if that's good for 12,000 pounds, but anyway, Harbor Freight, I'm not expecting a whole lot. And then here's the winch itself. All right, so you have some power wire, which looks like maybe number 4. It actually gives you a pretty nice new fairlead, considering mine's all shot, but I think that one's welded on there, so we're probably still gonna use the rusty one. Yeah, let's see what else you get. You get what I believe is your solenoids and then your mounting hardware. And then here's your control box. Actually seems to be pretty nice and waterproof. And yeah, like I said, you got a power, a ground, and oh yeah, okay, so you have a power and a ground going to the battery, and a power and ground going to the winch. So you're gonna hook those up here. Yeah, this winch probably weighs, there's your other ground for the battery. This winch probably weighs, I don't know, 75, 80 pounds. And here you got the locked in free spool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up there and see what we got. The winch mounted. It's on there good. You can see it uses the 4 bolts that come up in the bottom. This plate was already drilled for a winch, obviously. I just had to take the drill and wire the holes out, just a little on each side to get it to go, but doesn't touch anywhere. Fits in there good. Like I said, we're just gonna use this fairlead. The other one's way nicer, but this one is sadly welded on there. So now I'm gonna get messing with this wire. We got all the wiring on this end hooked up. You can see here your black, your short red one goes to the winch. Then your yellow one and your black one go to the winch. And that little ground for your box goes down to your bottom with the long ground it gives you. Now this ground, the long one is gonna go to the negative battery post. And then the long red one goes to your little circuit breaker box. And then from the other end of your circuit breaker, you go to the battery. All right. So this isn't really a test. I mean, it's hooked to my truck. My truck's in neutral on relatively flat ground, but just wanted to show it's all hooked up. And it no problem pulling the truck backwards. I mean, like I said, it's not really, I can probably grab it with my hand and pull it backwards, but yeah, so it does work. I'm excited to go test out this weekend. Hopefully we don't need it, but if we do, we have it.